Differential reinforcement is a strategy used to address challenging or undesirable behavior. The main goal for each technique is to encourage appropriate behavior by either giving or withholding reinforcement. There are multiple techniques used in differential reinforcement, which will be addressed throughout these video examples. Differential reinforcement of other behavior is when you only provide reinforcement for any behavior that is not the target behavior. Reinforcement may also be provided if the behavior does not happen within a specific interval. As we can see in this example, the young boy typically engages in aggressive behavior during recess. Kaden, come here, please. Okay, because you played so well during those 15 minutes of recess, you can have a chocolate, okay?
Okay.
Here you go. As the young boy did not engage in any aggressive behavior during the whole 15 minutes of second recess, the teacher decided to reinforce his positive behavior. Differential reinforcement of alternate behavior is when you provide reinforcement after the occurrence of a behavior that is an acceptable replacement for the behavior targeted to replace. Harry, you need to come back and sit down.
Why?
If you want to leave the table, you need to ask for a break, okay?
Okay.
As we can see, the targeted behavior in this video is escaping from the table while doing work. Harry, remember, if you want to leave the table, you need to ask for a break, okay?
Okay.
Yes, Harry?
Can I have a break, please?
Of course. Thank you so much for asking. As the child in this video was able to raise his hand and ask his teacher for a break, the teacher reinforced this behavior by allowing him to leave the table. Differential reinforcement of incompatible behavior is when you only reinforce behavior that cannot happen at the same time as the behavior targeted to replace.
That's great job, Harry, and great job, Kaden, sitting and working. Well done. So that's one star for you.
Thank you.
And sitting and working, and
Thank
that's
you.
one star for you. Well done. And Hannah, well done. You're here. You joined us just like the other two. So therefore, if you are working as well as the other two, you get a star like the other two.
As a DRI strategy, in this example, the teacher ignores the girl's wandering behavior and only reinforces her when she is sitting at the table. Differential reinforcement of low rates of responding is when reinforcement is only provided when the learner engages in a behavior less frequently than they have in the past. The goal is to reduce the behavior occurrence, not eliminate it. In this example, the teacher has determined that the amount of times the boy gets up to sharpen his pencil during class is becoming a problem. After collecting data, the teacher has found that the young boy gets up approximately 10 times during the independent work period to sharpen his pencil. By using appropriate DRL procedures, the teacher reinforces a boy as soon as he sharpens his pencil less than 10 times during an independent work period. In this example, the boy only sharpened his pencil 8 times during the independent work period, which resulted in the teacher providing him with reinforcement. Caden, I really like the way you are working during class today. So for that, I'm going to give you 5 minutes on the iPad, okay?
Okay.
Now the reduction procedure will begin, and the teacher will continue to set expectations for lower rates of behavior, reinforcing the boy for meeting each subsequent level. When using differential reinforcement strategies, it is important to remember to reinforce the appropriate behavior and ignore or withhold reinforcement of the inappropriate behavior.